Very, very professional performance by the team. They stayed focused. They worked hard like we planned it. You know, they took the energy from the Tunisia game into this game, created a lot of chances, and then step by step the goals came too. So very, very good performance of the entire team. Pleasure. The whole last 10 days were wonderful. They were very positive. They were very hard-working, and they played exactly the way we trained, and that makes us really feel good, because this was the last test before World Cup qualifying, and they set the tone now for World Cup qualifying in a few weeks from now. So very, very pleased. The hope was he plays 90 minutes, and that the problem that he had, this muscle issue that he had before, is not coming back, and it did not come back. Was no problem at all. I asked him after, I think 60 minutes, how is it? How do you feel? He says, no problem at all. Yeah, it was important as captain was there. He set the tone, he set the tempo, he created chances. In the beginning he had chances too, because he's always eager, he wants to score. But this energy is needed to be serious, to be focused, to don't underestimate any team out there. And this was, I was very pleased with him, and that's why it was also good as a signal to the team that he played the 90 minutes. Yeah, the reason is we have just very few games, and when you have very few games, you need to kind of get consistency in your team, you know, and that's why we started. We hope that after halftime we can already make substitutions, which we did right away at halftime. But it's important to give your starting 11 the flow, you know, that we become familiar with each other, that they know what we expect. And then obviously we would love to give all substitution players time and minutes on the field. But because we had only these few friendly games now, and we are now going World Cup qualifying, and then we go already to Qatar, that's why. But I understand, you know, that the players would like maybe to come on the field earlier, but it is important to be consistent. My schedule? Well, I will fly to Europe now. I watch weekend game Mainz against Bayern Munich, Jae against Min Jae, and then I go home for a few days, and then I come back because this FA Cup is coming up, right? And then obviously coming for the FA Cup games, and then I would like to go with Duri probably to Singapore and Malaysia to watch Champions League. You know, if our teams playing in at the same time, I think it's November 5 and 6, I think they play in Singapore, and the next day in Johor, Champions League, because most of the Malaysian players play for that team and most of the Singaporean players are playing for the other team. So I go there probably with Duri before we go into camp again.